I had a 6-year addiction to porn. I could not get past day 3 of NoFap, not once. I tried over 100 times. The same thing happened. I'd get 1 or 2 days in, the urges would be too big on day 3, and I'd relapse. I failed essentially, so I'd relapse again because I hate myself. I'm on day 0 of NoFap, so I'll go again. The day's ruined now. I might as well start tomorrow. How many times can I do it today? That happened over 100 times. I could not get past day 3. Now, I quit at 19. Okay, I'm 20 now, but I quit at 19 after my 6-year addiction. My streak is over 200 days. I don't know. I'm not counting. And I can easily resist urges. And here's how. Step 1 of getting a high NoFap streak and quitting porn is to get off NoFap. Seriously, get off NoFap. It is a cancer and it does not work. If it worked, I'd have quit years ago. If it worked, you probably would not be watching me now. If it worked, all the millions of people who watch the NoFap videos, the benefits timeline, all this shit, would have quit. But no, they keep watching the same videos over and over again, hoping to get a different result. Well, it's stupid. So you're lucky you found this video. Never watch one of them videos again. Now, the reason it doesn't work is because when you're addicted to porn, right, you're obviously watching it every day. You've done it 1,000 times. You've done it so much that it's just ingrained in your brain to do it. It's like part of your daily routine now. All right, I eat at this time. I sleep at this time. I watch porn at this time. You've done it so much that your brain just thinks it's in your routine, right? To go from being that addicted, which I was, you probably are, to quitting porn cold turkey and getting onto NoFap is what I like to call retarded. That's stupid. You're going from one end of the extreme to the other instantly and expecting it to work. We want to quit porn in 2 weeks by just quitting cold turkey. On paper, it sounds great, but it never works, right? Imagine the fat guy wanting to get a 6-pack and he says, all right, for the next month, I'm not eating a thing. By day 2, because he's got no discipline, because he's fat, he'll get too hungry, he'll eat something, then he'll just binge and give up. He's not making it a month. He'll never get a 6-pack because he's trying to rush it. You'll never quit porn on NoFap because you're not ready for it. You're not ready to quit cold turkey. It's simple as that. Why are you putting your brain through that much pressure, right? Being completely addicted to just never watching it again. It doesn't work, right? Get off NoFap. I'll tell you what to do, but that's the reason I couldn't get past day 3 because I missed porn too much because I was addicted, okay? This is how you quit. You get onto less fap. Now, less fap is just how it sounds. This week, just fap less than you did last week. You don't need to go to 0. Don't go to 0 at all. If you watch porn, I don't care, 3 times a day. If you watched it 21 times last week, watch it 18 times this week. Why not? Watch it 15 times the week after that, and then 11 times the week after that, and just keep going down. Then within a few months, you've gone from doing it 3 times a day to once a week, and the addiction's gone, right? Or you can stay on NoFap, and within the next few months, make your addiction worse, which is what happens, make your mental health worse, hate yourself even more. That's up to you. But if I was you, if you want to listen to someone who quit at 19, just get onto less fap. It's the easiest way to quit because you can still watch porn. You're just doing it less and less each week. You're getting benefits each week because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. So if I watch porn 10% less, I'd get 10% more confident, 10% less anxious. I'd have 10% more testosterone. Now, maybe it's not exact, but roughly, that's what happens. That's how you get benefits. You just watch porn less. And finally, each week, you're getting progress towards quitting porn, which just feels great, right? Making progress towards a goal of yours that you care about is the best feeling on the planet. And when you've been on NoFap for years, making 0 progress, you feel shit. It's just, what's the point, right? Nothing's working. But when you get onto this, you're finally making progress. It's not too difficult. You can still watch porn. You're getting benefits. You're feeling better about yourself. You're making progress. You feel great. That's why less fap is so effective. So stop trying to rush it on NoFap because the more you rush, the more the results run away. Okay? Just take your time. This is just the level you're ready for. Imagine a skinny dude walking into the gym on day 1 and trying to lift the heaviest weight. You can't even fathom that. It's stupid. It's just stupid because he's not ready for that at all. He'd break his arm because he's not strong enough because he's just got there. He's a beginner. So you tell him to lift the lightest weight. And guess what he'll do next week? Lift the weight slightly heavier. He's not going to go right to the end and lift the heaviest weight. He's just going to lift slightly heavier. And this is called progressive overload because he's just lifting a bit more weight each week. With porn, progressively deload how much you watch it. So you're not going from doing it the max amount to 0. You're going from here to here to here to here to here. You're progressively deloading. So you're just watching it less and less each week. That is the most effective way because in the 3 years, It's not going to take you that long. But in what, 3 years, 5 years, the kid's going to be able to lift a very heavy weight because he's just gradually reduced it, gradually increased it over time. Within literally months for you, like you're watching it once a week, if that, and you don't have an addiction anymore. Once you're doing it at that point, by the way, if you want to go into NoFap then, you can, because your addiction's gone. But if you fail on NoFap, don't you dare beat yourself up about it, because it does not matter, right? Who cares if you watch porn, a couple times a month? It's not an addiction at that point. Obviously, I tell my customers, ideally go to 0 at that point, but that's a lot better than 3 times a day. So if you want to go on to NoFap when your addiction's gone, not now, when your addiction is gone, you can. If you get to day 89 and you want a day 90 and you fail on day 89, who gives a shit? You don't start levitating on day 90. It's a lie. It's just a number, so don't even track it. I don't know what day I'm on, and I don't care, and I never will care. Okay, so get on to NoFap. By the way, there's no pressure. Link below, I think you'll like it. It's my porn quitting course, very cheap. Supports me, obviously, and it will support you to quit faster. Check it out if you're interested. One more bonus tip I'll give you for free is practically when you're getting the urges, okay, how to just resist them, okay? Because I've tried all the methods. I've tried meditating, breathing, so I can circulate the sexual energy around my body so it's not lodged in one place, my head or my dick. I've read books on it, okay? None of that worked. What worked to me, and what 99% will work for you, is raw action. Action solves everything. You're fat. Do you either think about getting into the gym, or do you go and get into the gym right now? Obviously getting into the gym. Action solves everything. So when you're getting urges, what does this mean? You're in your bed, in the environment you're used to watching porn in. The worst thing you can do is stay there. I don't care if you think you're doing something purposeful like meditating, thinking about something else. It is not purposeful because you're staying in the environment you're used to jacking off in, right? Imagine a drug addict, right? And he goes to a crack den and stays there. I've got discipline, guys. You don't. Like, you're draining your willpower minute by minute. The longer you stay in bed where you're used to watching porn, the more your willpower drains. So it starts off up here. You spent 10 minutes in bed. It's down here now. Then you relapse. And not only that, your willpower stays here for the rest of the day. So when you try and resist scrolling, eating junk food, playing video games, you won't be able to because you've drained your willpower for the day. If you get out of your environment with action, you just move, okay, into a different room, into a different place, into the gym, go for a walk, your willpower stays here. And the beautiful thing about this is, before you've even left your house, let's say you're going for a walk, before you've even left your house, before you've even put your shoes on, the urge, the erection, the horniness is gone before you've left the house. Because by just leaving the room, your brain is like, oh, we're not watching porn now, cool. We must be doing something else. There's no need for him to be horny now. All right, let's switch that side of the body off, cool. Before you've even left the house, because you've changed environment, which has been proven to be the most effective way to resist urges or addictions, just by simply moving, okay? So just get up and move for a shower, out the house, and by the time you come back, the urge, it might not be gone. It might be 10% of what it was though, which is a whole lot better. And also, you've not drained your willpower. You've kept your willpower up here. So the next time you get an urge, 3 hours later, your willpower's up here, and you can leave the house and keep it there. Okay, so that is raw action, just solves everything. Just remember that, and I hope this helped. It will. Just please subscribe if it did, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but the link under this video is my paid porn quitting course. When you feel like you trust me enough, and if you feel like my free advice has helped you change your life in any way, check that out right now.